Pokemon Scalpers are the worst by Papa Meat.
The Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming and sitting down because today we are talking about Pokemon cards. You know, we have done a video on trading card games.
Whoa, enhancing an 8K necklace. That is a waste of money. And secondly, why the fuck would you want that as a necklace? That does not go hard. You're just walking around fucking, yeah, I know. Rare Pokemon card right here on my chest. I collect Pokemon. Like, I have, like, a few tins of boxes. I used to have, like, a lot. I had, like, the break cards, EX cards, GX, and now I just have V cards, and they're probably worth shit.
The rise of collectors.
This game ruins lives, brother. That's not because of Pokemon. What the fuck? Oh my, dude. Ew. It's all just piled up on the couch. How the fuck do you even walk around? Oh, what the fuck?
More people play with and money to put
Like, see, that's crazy. These cards right here.
back into improving the experience, right? Well, sadly, this couldn't be
Like, look at this shit. Yeah, that's the new... also, they have the Pokemon 151, where it goes through the entire generation Kanto. But, like, bro, this shit is fucking insane. You don't need that many. You really think you're gonna pull the fucking Charizard or whatever the fuck is the biggest, like, one? No. You're obviously not.
farther from the truth, especially for what we're going to focus on today, Pokemon cards.
What the fuck are these cards? Mom, Rodents, Hamoon, Phil Swift, Shrek. No, you gotta put the baby oil card on there. Maybe a P Diddy one. You know?
The game has gone from an exciting child's activity to all-out war. So let's talk about the dark side of collecting Pokemon cards. Never thought I would say that before in my life, huh? Jesus Christ. Hey, but first we have to ask ourselves, what exactly...
Yeah, dude. It's not even this is fuck not the first time that this has happened. I remember there's a certain pack. I believe it was for the giant Pikachu rainbow card. Scalpers went for that. The evolution cards, scalpers went for that also. I just remember just when, like, before I became a teenager, I was just like, I just wanted Pokemon cards just to collect them. Like, you know, the whole aspect, collect them all. I was just going for that, right? But, you know, you always got fucking people fucking, oh, I gotta collect the biggest one. Just stop. Just collect them for fun. Please.
Is the problem, which if you haven't been on any social media, you may have never seen it, but chances are you've seen people fighting in Targets, you've seen mostly just a lot of physical violence, people running through stores to grab stocks. It's an all-out blood war right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since the pandemic, the value of rare...
Yeah, see, I had this. That's the Shadow Charizard.
This essentially turned the card into...
Yeah, here it is. Evolution Skies. Bro. Like, dude... Because these are hard to find, but, like, because the thing is that when I went into the Pokemon store, I was asking about the 151, because they had the, I was only going to get one, right? He said fucking 160. I was like, whoa, that's out of my price range. Like, this is actually genuinely getting into, like, a big problem. To what the point stores are having to do this. Because, like, they did this before, but, like, stores didn't have to, like, limit it as much as now. And what I don't get is that they're going to decrease in value eventually. There's going to be a new card that everybody's going to be craving about later on. So what's the fuck's the point?
People who buy products with the explicit goal of selling them on secondary markets for a higher price.
Don't understand that. Keep the card for yourself. Unless if you have a duplicate, then, you know, who cares? But, like...
You make enjoying the hobby difficult for a player who just wants to play the game. Not only does it now...
Yo, nah.
For
Did
a higher
just
price.
really hit
This
that
can make
guy?
enjoying the just wants to play the game. Not only does it now become...
Over fucking Pokemon cards, bitch? Over Pokemon cards, bitch? Are you fucking with me? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I would get from the Pokemon section. I would give me a 10, one of these boxes, maybe even one of those 10s. and probably one of the small packs. That is it.
More difficult to buy new packs and buy.
Like, see, that's crazy. Look at this shit. How? And it would only be like 5 to like 10 people. And you might think, oh, well, divided it equally. They're not sharing that shit in the fucking videos. They're pushing each other just to grab more of that shit. How much are you spending, dog? How much?
Go through, you see people dead sprinting through Target. All the stocks is out just because people are hoarding Pokemon cards like fucking gold. And then they raise.
Yeah, and they'll raise the prices, which I'm pretty sure he's about to say. They'll only buy them to raise the prices. Bro, open it up. Who cares if you fucking lost the value? You might as well just open it up and see if you got lucky. Because imagine you sell it and then it has that Umbreon card.
Even recently, LEGO announced that official Pokemon sets are coming in 2026, and people are already speculating that it'll be an absolute bloodbath to acquire them in stores.
I don't get that because there's already LEGO of Pokemon. It's not LEGO, but it's like rip-off LEGO of Pokemon. So like, how is that gonna work?
Audience, if adults can't get their hands on these products,
Look at
what
this
chance
shit.
do the
Look at this shit. No. Look at this shit.
can't get their hands on these?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 150. Bro, that's up to $2,000.
Products. What chance do the children have? Think of the children. Who gives a fuck if the child can't have it, dude? You know, I say good.
Okay, that is based, but
exactly. You don't even know who the fuck that is, dude. But especially when scalpers are programming bots to buy new products online seconds after they drop. It's like,
what? See, that's insane. You programmed a bot? Wait, what the fuck? You could program a fucking bot. What are you doing with your life? Get a better job.
nice. This animosity towards Pokemon scalpers is starting to reach new heights, and many fear that the hoops people must jump through to get their hands on new.
Thick Charizard.
And if you want to know how bad things have gotten, look no further than the 2025 Costco Wars. Costco recently began selling Pokemon cards at marked down price, and early on things turned.
It was $89 originally. I still think that's too expensive. Like, even though the box I got was like $70, when I originally got that Elite Trainer box, it was $40. Why the fuck is it $89? I understand it's new, but like, bro, that reminds me of the new fucking Nintendo Switch 2, bro. Tell me how the fucking games are fucking $80 to $90 just to put them on the Nintendo Switch 2. The new Mario Kart, $80. Anything else, $90.
Into an absolute shit show. In a recent viral clip, you can see a horde of people.
Oh my god, they are reeling them in. Look at them. Look at the guy in the front of the fucking blue jacket. He's going.
This box set contains various packs with the original 151 Pokemon, which are very high quality and valuable. Costco had to know that this was going to be a bloodbath, dude. I think the CEO was just like, good. Yes, rats and pigs. As soon as
it's like a fucking Fortnite Battle Royale. Fucking, I need the Pokemon. Fucking, boom. Ah. Fucking. All right, I cracked up for 80. Take 10 of them.
Jack is pulled out by a Costco employee. The organized line quickly turns into an all-out frenzy as people grab multiple boxes and stuff them into
Look
their
at the people
carts.
in the back. They even know they're not going to be able to get one. They're like, it's done. It's overrun.
Are pushed to the floor as passing
Holy
customers
shit.
lunge at them to grab boxes out of their hands. It's like the scene in Jingle All the Way. Also, you have to perform
Oh, yeah,
to
most
bring it out on a
definitely,
pallet
dude.
jack.
Dude, I genuinely just want to... I'm not even going to scout, but I genuinely just want to see, like, what happens and record everything. Just be like, yo, these motherfuckers really fighting over Pokemon cards. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, these motherfuckers really fighting over Pokemon. Oh, shit. Sorry for the bad camera quality, guys, but, it's like a fucking school fight.
All right, here I go. I hope nobody grabs it. Why make such a spectacle of it?
Imagine you think you're going to the checkout. You're slowly getting there. Then just out of nowhere. Give me your shit, bitch. Hey, he's taking it. He's taking it. He took my card packs. He took them. I would like to buy each and every single one of these right fucking now. Take the fucking buggy, bitch! He stole them! He stole the Pokemon card packs from— fuck up! Shut your goddamn mouth!
In another video, you can see an older man wrap himself around another
Holy
customer
shit.
to wrestle a box out of his hands, only to be violently elbowed in the face, but somehow the man still continues holding on for dear life. He's like, no! Imagine getting your face caved in and you're just like, Charizard. Charizard. Eventually, police had to be called to break up the giant brawl that ensued, but no arrests were made.
Yo, that is wasting police resources. Bro, imagine being that fucking police officer. Oh, I'm gonna... I1, we're getting, reports of a fighting happening at Costco. For what reason? Pokemon cards. You're dead ass with me, right? No, Chief. He's like, get there. Alright! Stop fighting. I all know y'all Pokemon fans or whatever the fuck it's called nowadays trying to get these cards. They start beating. Yo, imagine they start beating up the officer. Shut the fuck up, man. Fucking. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm resisting arrest. I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, go ahead. I'm like toxicity, bitch.
But because of these encounters going viral online, Costco acted quickly by enforcing a purchase limit of 2 boxes per customer. Also started having employees and security nearby the products at all times to stop people from going crazy. I like how there has to be a guy with like a baton. He's just like,
wow.
Don't make me do this. Okay. Buys to a person. Hey, it's 2. It's like a little kid has 3 boxes. It's 2. Put it back.
2, bitch. Put it back.
That Costco employees were tasked with preloading shopping carts with the highest limit box sets allowed for purchase in order to prevent customers from throwing hands. There's like, it's already in there.
What?
Just
How?
take it and walk. The value you're getting on
And
these boxes, it cannot
why?
be worth it. It cannot be worth it to have that much civil unrest. What are the Japanese doing to prevent this? All right, all these are American solutions. What are the Japanese doing to fix this? Back in 2021, when Target had to temporarily put a stop to selling of trading cards after an intense fight broke out in the park.
With fucking umbrellas? Bitch, are we in Britain? God, scallywag, I want the fucking Charizard. For the queen! She wants the Rayquaza.
Parking lot in Wisconsin. I don't know why. Almost every unruly video, it's always in a Target, which points Walmart. Even at Walmart, they're just like, there's a whole other breed of.
Oh no, at
thing
Walmart,
going on.
you'll fucking, dude. At Walmart, fucking insane. Insane, alright? Also, none of the people here got injured, but I will blur it in the video. But, like, dude. Walmart's insane. I've seen some shit go down at Walmart, alright? Let's just say I've seen some shit, okay? 2 ladies fighting over chicken, let's just say that.
Watching Dumbledore drink that thing was like, oh. He's like, no, I don't want to. That's what it's like having a Walmart be like, come here, buy these cards. I actually think Walmart stopped doing it too, though, because of the same reason.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
People at Walmart are like,
and not even that. It was just people were stealing them. I used to have a friend. He would like steal shit. Not even just Pokemon cards. He would just daily steal shit.
what is it? I think the only thing they care about is guns and liquor. You put the captain back. You can take the what Pokemon. I don't know what the hell that Japanese shit is. Take it. I will say that became a thing too. I remember in the past people would like lift up Walmart shelves because stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to do that. I didn't lift them up because like you could already just like get down and look underneath. But that did help me once. I found 1 Pokemon card pack. I was like, yes.
Had fallen back behind
I
it.
did it.
So it's just like in dust and dead debris and bugs. I'm like, oh, cool. It's like a set that came out 6 years ago or something. One man purchased some cards only to be jumped by 4 other people that wanted to steal them from him. The man was assaulted by an entire group until he pulled out a gun, at which
Whoa.
him were found and arrested on charges of battery, disorderly conduct, and
Bro,
strangulation.
killing someone over fucking Pokemon cards? I was expecting, like, you know, maybe someone getting injured, but, like, holy fuck. Bro, it's fucking Pokemon cards. And plus, how are you gonna open them now? You're fucking arrested, dumbass!
That's not a part of like the battery assault or anything. It's just like, and you choked him. What the hell is this? I also love the signs that they put up. Yeah, sorry, because of the world, everyone are apes in the world, we can't give you Japanese trading cards. Sorry about that. And during that same year, Walmart encountered the same problem. Because of fights breaking out between customers, they had to post signs announcing.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for the kid. I feel so bad whenever that happens. Whenever I see some like mom with her small youngling and like they're just being a bad influence for them. Why?
Would be suspended due to, quote, inappropriate customer behavior and increased demand. But Costco isn't the only place that's seeing a recent uptick in Pokemon-fueled chaos. Let's take a look at the Pokemon vending machines.
I didn't even know Pokemon vending machines were a thing. I thought those only existed in Japan. I did not know they were in the States. Did not know that. Whenever I go to a Walmart, I'm expecting the Pokemon cards to be in the toy section. That's where I'll always go. And like, I have never bought out a whole section of Pokemon cards. Like, whenever I'm collecting cards, I will buy one of each. That is my limit. Right? One of each. If they're like small packs, maybe like 3 or 4, depending on like, I'm not going to care which pack it is, but like, I'm not going to get like every pack. Like, I'll do it based off like, because I don't want duplicates of like, because there's like some cards that are like promos. And then you got some of the coins. Like, I got these two. One was for free and one was the promo. You got Sir Fetch. Look at this. This for free. It's an Eevee.
Right now, already in the video, we've talked about that since the pandemic, we're 5 years deep into Pokemon chaos. And they're just like, why don't we just make machines we just put around for people to get pissed off at and punch? It's made of metal and glass. I'm sure that's going to be fine. Pokemon vending machines. Cool.
But look at them, they're cute.
Oh my god, it is kawaii. Did Ash Ketchum or Professor Oak help design this? Misty did. Around the world have started installing vending machines that exclusively sell Pokemon packs, elite trainer boxes, sets, and more. If that means anything to you. Doesn't to me. Some believe that these can prevent unnecessary conflict compared to having piles of loose cards on shelves. However, scalpers always find a way. Scalpers would repeatedly visit these machines and clean out the entire stock. And in one instant,
oh my! Look at the price. It's already at 900. Ma'am, please.
spent over $1,000 emptying the vending machine despite kids waiting in line behind her to purchase just a single pack. She's like,
dude, yo, I would feel bad though. I'm gonna say this, right? If there's people behind me, I'm not gonna buy out the whole thing. I can understand maybe buying out the whole thing, but if there's people behind me, I will never buy out the whole thing. So that's just, you're just being a fucking dick. Like, come on, let them.
It was so bad that it eventually became acceptable to film and shame people for doing this, which I do think that's nice. If you see somebody unloading an entire vending machine, because also even if it was food, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. Anybody unloading a vending machine, I'm like, really? And of course, what would a Pokemon restock be without two adults getting into a heated altercation? In the San Francisco Bay Area, a man had been sitting in his car all morning till the 10 a.m. restock of the Pokemon vending machine in his local grocery store. When he entered the store, he saw that someone was already using the machine. And by God, this angered him. Angered by this, he starts yelling about him waiting in his car was the same as him waiting in line. That doesn't.
Okay, and guess what, buddy? No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit that you waited all day. That was your choice. That was your choice. You could be like a normal human being and fucking maybe buy like a few and not try to buy out the whole thing. You old, grumpy, decrepit fuck.
Makes sense. I was outside, dude. He then pushes the man out of the way before proceeding to sprawl his arms and legs out to stop him from buying anything else. It is easily, I think, a great contender for Cringe Clip of the Year, which I do think that we should maybe start cataloging. Cringe Clip nominee of the year. And the cringiest clip goes to man sprawling out over Pokemon vending machine. Just want to put this out there that the aggressor here is an Eagles fan. Philadelphia Eagles. Kill yourself. Eventually, I've had to intervene and tell him to calm down. And after failing to do so, he was ultimately arrested. And the victim of this altercation noted that the man started pretending to be hurt when the cops arrived, despite no punches or anything.
Oh, I hate people that do that. Oh, I fucking hate people that are doing that. You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Ma'am, I'm just holding your arm. Ma'am, I haven't even put the handcuffs on. Are you okay? Did you take anything today? You're hurting me! You're hurting me! I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Physical being thrown.
I hate people like that.
Well, I love it when it's old women. My favorite thing when they're like, ow, ow! And on camera.
They do that little, oh, 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 oh.
Like, what are you doing? You hate me!
You're not.
It's like my favorite. If I was an old cranky bitch, I'd do the exact same thing. I'd be like, you hit my head, I'm bleeding! no matter what wrongs me. It could be something super small. I'm dropping to the ground. I'm telling everybody that you hit me. That's what I'm doing. I might even start just incorporating that into my own life. But as confrontations like this keep happening more and more frequently, these stores were also pushed to enforce purchase limits on these vending machines. Not only is loitering no longer allowed near these machines, but machines began putting pauses on purchasing their available inventory throughout the day to push scalpers to get impatient and give up. The guy who's sitting out in his car for 7 hours.
Oh, hell no, bro. They don't know scalpers. They'll fucking wait. They will schedule shit. They will fucking wait. It ain't no fucking, no, they'll fucking wait.
Do you think he's not going to just be like, oh, wait. And at Target, they're I'm just going to go to Pizza Hut because there's a Pizza Hut in Target. I'm getting tired. I'm going to go to Starbucks in Target. If you watched our last video about trading card game community, you may be convinced that it's exclusively composed of horrendous people, but that's not always the case. Coop!
Nah, it's a really cool community. Like, I go downtown where I live just to like meet up with like Pokemon Go people. They're cool. The only weird interaction I had was this one guy. And bro, we're doing like Shadow Lugia because Shadow Lugia came out. And he's like, oh, let me put my glasses on. Remind you, we're by the museum and like a kind of like bar club area where there's usually, I'm gonna just say this, there's usually women in revealing clothing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna put my glasses on that way they don't know I'm staring. Now me at the time, I was a little bit stupid and I was just like, the hell is he talking about? Then I realized I see a girl that's like in like more of like just a club like outfit with like fishnets. It looked really nice. And then I realized she was wearing like one of those like crop tops and like, and I was like, this guy's a fucking weirdo. So I fucking, after I did that raid, I'm like, yo, I gotta head out. I faked that shit.
Is a content creator that streams himself running a Pokemon card vendor. In a recent video, a customer approached him at a convention and hands him a binder filled with various holographic Pokemon cards and encourages to give it to someone for free. Later, a young boy approached the vendor with his father. His father explains that he's new to collecting and was curious about it, so Coop surprised him by giving him the binder.
Aww. Definitely didn't have a camera set up.
You go to clubs? No, I'm saying I was standing outside. And we were near a club. No, I'm underage. And plus, I would never go to a club. Shit is boring as hell, useless, and I'm just not into. Okay, sure.
Yeah, convenient, dude. I want to believe, but my putrid, small, fat heart won't let me have anything nice. Like, hand it to him and it's just like, all right, give it back. Get the f away from it. That's in my mind. That's what happens. All scalp.
I mean, I would say he was doing that out of the kindness. I don't think he was doing that for the camera. If he really was, that's fucked.
Where's our scum?
This guy's got a heart of gold.
This guy does have a heart of gold. I'm gonna choose to believe that he has a heart of gold. Please have a heart of gold. Anyway, so yeah, I forgot there's more to this story about this stupid thing. The stranger next to him even joins in by handing him one of his most valuable graded cards. Whatever, who gives a fuck? The kid got some free cards.
Yo, I don't think the reason why I think he's thinking like that, I don't think it's the guy selling the cards. I think it's the fucking dad. I think the dad's keeping the cards for himself. My God, yo son, you just got the rarest card. Oh really, Dad? Yeah, it's fucking mine now. Give it to me. Shut the fuck up.
Enough positivity. That was heartwarming as shit. Let's get back to the muck and talk about how Pokemon collecting can go horribly, horribly wrong. Starting with some particularly bleak Reddit posts. As you know, we have to just bring down the mood a little bit, right? All filtered through Nick. Play the character of the person making the Reddit post.
My husband has racked up a lot of debt. Nearly 100,000 buying Pokemon cards.
100,000.
How the fuck, yo? Okay, now I gotta think of how much I've spent on my whole life on Pokemon cards. At most, I would say 1,000 or 2,000. But like, dude, I'm like 17. How the fuck do you just do that within like a year? Cause it's debt.
Dollars in debt for Pokemon cards. What?
70K of it was paid off, but since then he's racked up another 27K since December.
Imagine plowing through 70,000 in debt when he's like,
I gotta talk to you about something. We got 27,000 more to pay off.
Thank God you're so good at sex. You're literally perfect in every other way except the Pokemon cards.
I know nothing about these cards or industry.
I know nothing about these cards. It's just all Japanese.
What the fuck is his voice for the wife? I know nothing about these fucking cards. I know nothing. Why does he love them?
I don't know what it is.
But I need a way for him to not have the ability to buy anymore. How can I get rid of what he already has? What can I do to physically stop him from buying any more?
I would say, like, the obvious solution.
Maybe just, I don't know, fucking forcing him to not buy Pokemon cards.
Leave this person. This me just responding to the Reddit post. I'm gonna give you the solution. Right answers only. Leave this person. If you have to physically say, how can I physically stop him? Because then you're gonna people be like, put cyanide in his drink.
Are there any Pokemon forums I could join where I name him and tell him not to sell him anymore?
I like how the idea is like, who are you? My name is Brock. Dude, we can't. Yeah, you got cut off, dude. You're cut off. I'm sorry.
That was 11
That was 11 days ago.
days ago.
That post was 11 days ago. The 100th.
Ripping a single pack triggered my gambling addiction. A friend of mine collects Pokemon cards. He let me rip one. I got hooked instantly. I started buying packs and collecting cards. Told myself it wasn't gambling. It was okay because I was collecting something of value. I started with just a few packs here and there, and elite trainer boxes. I was spending around €300 a week.
A week? Yo, this is what I'm gonna do, right? Like, when I get a job and when I have my own money, am I gonna get Pokemon cards all the damn time? No. Absolutely fucking not. Because I kind of just stopped. But, like, if it's like a pack I'm interested in, yeah. Maybe like 150 because of the way the prices are. But not 300.
I can see the addiction aspect of it. There's something very satisfying of opening a Kraken packs, as they say. That's what they say in the TCG community, Kraken. It is like gambling addiction. Because I think it's the same thing as
Oh,
people
yeah,
who are-
most definitely. Dude, there's an app that I have that's fucking just gambling. Pokemon TCGP. That shit's just fucking gambling. And I hate it. I hate it. And the worst part is, you can only, like, if you spend $100, you can only probably just open up 10 packs. That's it. It's literally just not even like pay to win, because it also just depends on luck. Bro, I'm so mad at Monster Artist too. She got a shiny Charmander, which I do have now, but a shiny Charizard.
lots. All the numbers or like the sounds and all that stuff. Even just the crinkling of the packaging and the hopeful opportunity that there's something in there. I've said this before on our Magic channel. If you're going to get into actually collecting, you don't have to buy packs. Just buy the singles. Even if you're like, oh, I don't know, this card's $200. I feel so weird, $200. And then you find out that you just spent $2,000 trying to open it in packs. Just pick up the card that you like, save up for the card that you want, and just hold in your collection, and then let it accrue value that way. Hunter's hack.
I tried selling the valuable
True.
cards I pulled to fund new packs, but I lost a lot of money doing this. Things spiraled out of control. Today, I opened all the Prismatic Evolution booster packs that I ordered 80 plus, but got nothing. I found myself chasing my
Nothing.
losses in online casinos. I lost
Oh, that's your problem. It's fucking online casinos. Like, what?
1,000 euros in an hour. That's when it hit me. I had relapsed badly without even realizing it. I seriously need help to
Stay away from gambling, or I think it's going to ruin my life completely. I'm 25 now, and I really don't want to realize.
What the fuck? 25. Yeah, this is the average 25-year-old. Get ready, y'all.
I like how much you're taking the piss out of a guy who's like genuinely asking for help. Like it's like an actual tragic story. You need to go to gambling addiction therapy, gambling addiction therapy, whatever. Or go to Vegas and try to hit it big. Every great gambler doesn't stop.
Put it all on black! Run it! It's red. Fuck!
My 5-year-old son just got scammed at a library Pokemon card event. So my wife took my son to a Pokemon card event at the local library. After work, I see him, and he's so incredibly excited at all of the new cards he traded for.
That's nice.
My heart sank when I saw Rainbow Charizard and Gold Ho-Hos. They were all fake.
They were all
See, that's crazy. Yo, I will say there was one time where Monster Artist gave me 2 Pokemon card packs. They were all filled with EXs, and I was like, what the fuck? And they didn't introduce God packs until just now. So you might be saying, oh, it might have been a God pack. this was a few months ago. There was no Things That's God packs, okay? And I look at this shit and I'm like, did I get like a glitched pack?
Hey, son, you got fleeced.
The older kids completely cleaned him out. He had like 30 EX or VV star cards, and they're all gone, replaced by a bunch of fakes. They were the very first cards that we pulled together.
Aw. You know what, dude? These are the learning moments, dude. In life, you get burned.
That happened with me with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, definitely. Same. Yeah, the amount of fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards I didn't give a shit, though. I was like, sick. Like, I don't think I really understood. I'm like, this is worth money. I think I was just more like, yeah, Obelisk the Tormentor. I got the... Oh, it's a raw Slifer, my boy Obelisk. You're just like, all right, sleeve him up. I trade with a guy, and he's like, all your stuff is fake. I'm like, no, I want this Buster Blader. All right, who wouldn't want that? I cried. I was like, please. I was young. I was like 17, 18, so I wasn't good at it. Dude, I'm kidding. All right, let's Reddit post. Tired of these shitty little goblins crying on, you know. Guess what, dude? Shit happens, all right? Oh, look at my boy. Those are the first packs he opened. I think it's going to be all right. Yeah, how about you go play catch with him? How does that sound? No, open more packs.
How about you go, like, actually spend time with your child? No. Give him the fucking iPad. Make him play Pokemon TGCP.
Let's talk about the Melbourne card theft crisis. Store owners across Melbourne are living in fear after a string of robberies early this year, targeting
Robbing Pokemon card pack. Oh my god, I seen this clip. I seen this exactly. This one
Various
right here.
collectible
He literally buzzes it with a fucking baseball
shops.
bat.
In a recent particularly gruesome display, a store called Aussie Collectibles was broken into, which can be seen on released surveillance video.
Dude, that actually worries me. Because, like, the fact that it's... Because last time, when it was scalpers, it was just, oh, they were scalping and, like, there were maybe a couple of fights. But, one, murdering people? Why? Second, robberies. What the fuck?
The robbers made out with over $100,000 worth of Pokemon cards. That's insane to just think.
What?
Also feels weird to just be like, I'm gonna leave this here. Put it in a vault, dude. Treat the shit like Hellsberg diamonds or something. Goddamn. The same occurred over at...
Yo, imagine. It's just like, alright. How many booster boxes do you want? Oh, I just want, like, 3. Okay, let me... It's like a big-ass vault. The guy in there is just like... Oh, shit, they got that shit. Let me call up the boys real quick. Alright. Hey, get back!
Which lost over $20,000 in Pokemon cards after only being open...
Wow. Oh my. That is insane.
That's a bummer. Because of this, the owner is unsure if he should keep the place running. No. Hunter tip, no. One car store owner admits that they've had trouble sleeping at night, often waking up in a panic to go check and see if security cameras were triggered overnight. Other stores have considered closing up shop to lay low or perhaps just halt the sale of Pokemon cards altogether. There have been 16 card store robberies within the past 8 months. It is believed that these recent events are all connected in the same way. For now, investigations are still ongoing. 16 in 8 months is crazy.
How? I feel like if people are stealing Pokemon cards, they would be dumb as shit. Like, there's no way they're getting away with that.
Like a big ass security guard sleeping in there. There's like a tiny bed. He sleeps in the middle room.
Oh shit! They're stealing Pokemon cards. Oh fuck! Where's the keys?
Whatever, and you have to like. That's what I would do. Breaks all the cases, ruins everything. At least nothing got stolen. While terrifying, at least these robbers occurred when innocent people were out of the store, right? Some people, however, are not as lucky. Let's talk about the $70,000 Pokemon card heist. A card shop in Osaka, Japan. We've been there. Sorry, I just got excited. Was hit by a group of thieves dressed in dark shirts and sunglasses who hoped to steal some valuable Pokemon cards. They had broken into the store at 3:30 a.m. The demonic witching hour. Surprised to see that 2 employees were still closing up for the night. In response, the thieves threatened them with knives as they tied them up. While some people are well versed in Pokemon TCG and know exactly what constitutes a valuable card, others are absolutely clueless and just
threatening someone their life over Pokemon cards. What type of fucking world do we live in? Holy shit.
Thieves began a frantic discussion with the tied-up employees, asking for advice on what cards they should steal to make the most amount of...
Imagine you're the employee, just like, Hey, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'll shank you, bitch! I'll shank you. Sir, what Pokemon cards should we grab? I don't fucking know. I'll ask them. Hey, do you know which one's valuable? Oh yeah. Grab the X and Y. You got them there, dude. They're like worth shit. They actually are. The X and Y packs are so ass. I couldn't think of any other like Pokemon card pack that's like ass.
Scared for their lives, they both started helping them pick the best cards. Pick the worst one!
Pick the worst ones. Thank you. Like what? Why the fuck are you helping them? I would fucking yeah. Will it result in my life maybe getting erased? Maybe, but hey, it would be fucking funny. Yes.
Okay, you got Eevee. They ended up leaving the store with $70,000 worth in valuable cards, as well as the employees' phones and wallets. Oh, shit. Luckily, nobody was...
Why? I thought the whole heist was for the Pokemon cards.
Sadly, an investigation has not yet led to any arrest. I like how you can just go into a Japanese store, or like any store and just be like...
How, though?
On the topic of Pokemon robberies, you'd be surprised to find out that these thefts are peanuts compared to one of the most notable Pokemon heists. Let's talk about the biggest Pokemon robbery of all time. Photos had surfaced online alleging that one or more employees involved in printing cards for the Pokemon Company may be stealing rare Fusion Strike cards off a line and selling them to local card stores to make massive profit. The image showcased a ludicrous amount of incredible valuable cards. Yeah.
Oh, they were printing them. Oh, shit.
I know. There's some people who are like this. Oh, sorry, fellas. Close your gobs and listen up. Trading Card World, one of the local stores that the thief was attempting to sell to, refused to do business with him, assuming that anyone with a collection like this either stealing them or printing counterfeits. In an attempt to prove their legitimacy, the thief admitted to working for Pokemon Card Printing Company, and the shop worker immediately reported him to the Pokemon Company. A little big bundle of oopsies.
Wow. That's not that like dumb though. I feel like somebody would definitely do that shit. If you worked inside the Pokemon card company and was like, "Yeah, I print cards. I'm just sell these." That's not that dumb. Just don't keep on giving him duplicates. Give him like 2 of those. Like maybe every month.
An investigation began, and it was quickly discovered who the thief
like
was.
that's stupid.
Supposedly, the man was put into
Like,
police
what?
custody soon after, but much of the information regarding the case has been confidential. Many people dissecting the image and its contents estimated that the man could have very likely made off with over $300,000 if he had just been patient and sold the cars slowly over time. Why? Get that money now. It's called quick cash, which to anyone that is looking at Pokemon cards as a way to make a pretty penny, just know that it's no different from buying stocks or gambling, except it's probably way worse and not as profitable. Honestly, I feel like if you have a good run, you can make more gambling. If you play the stock market, also...
Oh yeah, most definitely. You might as well put it all on black. Pokemon cards? Put it all on black. Let's see that shit roll.
Like you're just like, ooh, my returns every week. That's not how the stock market works, but there's always a risk. So don't fall for the hype and end up getting burned. Although it's easy to relate to the idea of wanting to make a quick payday, there's something so unsettling about using a family-friendly card game to do it. It just feels odd. It feels even more manipulative than a guy like doing card tricks on the street or like scamming people out of like street games, you know? If you're rushing to stores and clearing out entire stocks to the point where children can't even enjoy buying a new pack here and there, you know you've lost the plot. You know that you're kind of a piece of shit. If you are running in a Target to get stocks of cards, reevaluate. Unless it's Magic, which dragons... We're going back to Tarkir playing soon. And let me tell you, it's going to...
Alright guys, fuck the Pokemon community, but the Magic? Oh yeah. I got something planned. I only knew about the Pokemon like scalpers and like just like maybe a few fights, but this insane. All right, next.
What chance do you have?
He has me.